Good morning, welcome to Morning Review. This is Kim speaking on, dear me, Wednesday, the 7th of September. Right, okay, so where are we? Euro dollar. We've yesterday's poor US services figure, effectively, non-manufacturing data, came out so poorly that we saw many of the opposite currencies rally. The euro, for example, here surged up. Now, it was moving up quite strongly before the actual news. The news just gave it an extra kicker, really. But what it looks like is, well, so much for me being bearish, if it breaks the 50 and 200, it's now becoming to more of a bullish sort of signal. Although on the 4 hourly, we have got a bit of divergence going on, so we may see a little bit more retracement, but wear off some of the overexcitement. But it does. The situation with the news from the US, it's not just one news event that's come in soft, there's another one, and it just makes it a little bit less likely interest rate increases this year, I guess, overall. It's still a 50% expectancy of December will be increased, but all in all, it's not looking wonderful. Looking at the 60-minute chart, we've got the daily pivot below us here. Maybe with this divergence, it's clearly showing here, even on the hourlies, that if we start seeing a break of the 8 moving average, somewhere around that sort of region, we could see a move down, even if it's only back to the 21s, but it could, as I say, come back and catch that daily pivot, that divergence. I would expect to saw some sort of retracement back to those 21s anyway, sooner rather than later, but we'll see. Dollar yen, well, the yen's made the most of it yesterday and ended up recouping its losses, which is probably not what's wanted to be seen in Japan. The Bank of Japan are probably wincing at the moment. These big down days, and it's already carried on through into this morning, the Asian sector this morning. So pushing on downwards, and really changed my view a little bit. Well, a little bit. Completely on the yen here, so certainly rolling over at the moment, almost getting to that point where, well, it could easily become, I think, oversold. Yeah, it's just running to an oversold on the 4 hourlies, but it may not have finished its move yet. Looking at the pure technicals here, say it could be, I mean, it's just doing this sort of a bearish flag, which could see it push on downwards there towards its monthly S2 pivot, weekly S2 pivot, beg your pardon. Aussie dollar, again, yesterday benefited significantly from the US news. I will get some data on the 4 hourly chart in a moment, hopefully. But certainly this pivot swing, etc., has continued pushing up quite strongly, and it's well, again, it's one of those. It's sort of gone from a bearish view a couple of days ago into, well, perhaps it's got some more legs in this now, and pushing right into its weekly R2. Well, that's providing quite a bit of resistance at the moment. Looking at the shorter time frames here, looking at the hourlies on the, well, it's again, it diverged through, almost diverged, actually. There's not too much of a divergence on that hourly. It certainly looked like a divergence. No, well, no, we worked that off. It's okay. No real divergences there, but there is certainly a divergence more near term, and it's looking a tad weaker. So if the others start breaking down, I guess it will just follow route back down towards its 34, maybe even 50, where it's been quite extended from. Canadian dollar, well, where's our oil prices? Well, the oil prices are consolidating a little here, more so than anything else. After yesterday it pipped down a little bit, but it's back up consolidating. Apparently Iran is going to join the party and would also look for some output reductions to stabilize the price of oil, it has been said. So everyone's getting on the leg there, which I would generally strengthen the Canadian dollar, but actually it got the kicker down, and then it weakened. It completely weakened yesterday on against. Sorry, I'm looking at oil. Beg your pardon. Let's get back to what a Canadian dollar. Thank goodness. Yeah, strength, and that's it. Can work that out. It has pushed on. Um, Goodness, the price of oil weakened yesterday. Right, so but that said, Canadian dollar is just going down on a very weak US dollar here. Would have expected on the weakening of the oil, it may have just given us a bit of kicker yesterday afternoon, but not really seen in this current price action. And well, yes, it has got daily pivot above us, but to me, it still looks relatively weak and could continue. The easiest route is to the downside at the moment. Okay, that's pretty much it for me. News-wise today, there is news out, and I'll just click on today's news there for you. And today we have, it's a UK heavy data today. We've got manufacturing production this morning at 9:30. Be interesting again to see if we can beat the figures. Again, I think there'll be even more focus on this number now today. Then we got inflation report hearing. So we've got MPC member speaking, research. I don't know if that'll make a lot of difference at 10:15, but certainly at 2:15 we've got the inflation report hearings. As I seem to remember, we generally get a bit of action, and sometimes before the 2:15 actually kicks in. So be watching around that sort of time. And then we've got later on 3 o'clock we've got the Bank of Canada rate statement, so that may get the Canadian dollar moving a bit more. Right, that's it for me. So there is some, as I say, data coming out today. Should be interesting. Hope you have a great one. Bye.